Hello, welcome to the Bath College Creativity Awards. In a year that's seen students adapting to the extraordinary circumstances of today, these awards seek to recognise and celebrate the creativity shown by learners in art and design, in music and media. All the work we are celebrating today has been produced during lockdown, and these students have problem solved, utilised their own personal experiences and adapted to the world around them to produce some incredible work. Every one of us will have a story to tell and experiences of lockdown, and the work shown in these awards explores and celebrates the creativity of our young people here at Bath College. Thank you to all of those who have persevered during this time and who have submitted to the awards. And without further ado, let's take a look.
The Industry Award. This award recognises professional practice and craft. Let's meet the judges and take a look at the nominees.
Hello, I'm Dan from Stage 2 Studios in Bath. We're a recording rehearsal studio. I also run an independent record label and I'm a touring musician.
Yeah, I'm Sue Bradley. I'm a knitwear designer. Been doing my own work for about 40 years. And I work for lots of large fashion companies in mostly Italy, actually, at the moment. I do lots of my own work, yeah.
So I'm Rob. I am a design engineer with a charity in Bath called Designability. We create assistive products for disabled people. And I've been involved with Bath College for the past few years with James, helping out with the product design year.
I'm Justin Cornell. I'm a pinhole photographer and camera obscura creator from Bristol, associate lecturer at Falmouth Uni, but I'm also a director of the Real Photography Company, which is the old Watershed darkrooms that moved to St Paul's Learning Centre in Bristol. And we basically do alternative photography promotion from there and workshops for kids.
3, 2, 1.
Bobic Deathlight by Charlie Ruck.
And then the lamp sides of stuff, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, I'm just a real fool for lamps. I've got one. In fact, I'm going to bore you to tears with one that we made in the first day of lockdown. My mum's got thousands of Victorian books, so I decided to massacre this one, which was rubbish, and make this lamp was rubbish. So anything to do with lamps just does it for me, and especially anything sort of like Rod Schenko or anything else like that would do it.
It was absolutely brilliant, and I think what was really great to see was that concept board really showed the process there. It showed the inspiration. It showed a brilliant prototyping process. So, like from a product design point of view, it was really impressive.
Because, I just thought the visualization was great. Great outcome, good research, quite original. I thought it was quite original. And I do love it when people take something, it's sort of thing I do with my work. You sort of take something old or historical or, a design, and then you make it your own. And it was playful, it was creative, but I could also see it working and being, in the shops and sort of, being quite successful.
I just thought it was a really interesting and unique piece. I loved the written introduction for it. It was very to the point, no waffle, it was instructive. And I loved seeing the workings and the diagrams. I thought it was all very slick and professional the way they presented it. I like the way the artist finds solutions to the problems that they're facing. And I'd love to see it in person. In fact, I'd like to buy it, to be honest. I think it's a really nice lamp.
Going viral, The Evolution of Rave by Jamie Phillips.
He's done an amazing amount of work
and Luke, who's the film judge, gave it a special mention.
You know, it was a great big documentary, and there was a lot that went into it, and the passion was definitely there. It seemed like quite a few of the students have quite a passion for electronic music. That's what I seem to notice.
Yeah.
But I think the overall kind of impact and an outcome, it was good.
The thing that did it for me was the transition from the music into the quiet scenes in Bath. To me, it really got me, and I just thought that was quite amazing. And I could see, and it was also what I'm looking at, thinking I'm on the industry panel, is potential for industry. So the people I did choose in the end were people I felt had some, more potential, more development that they could work on. So I thought he seemed very knowledgeable.
I thought the written introduction was excellent. I love the awareness of accepting the current situation and using that as a focal point for the work. There was some smart decisions made on obtaining footage and working around the limitations. I thought the most exciting bit of that film was the last 7 or 8 minutes where they're interviewing people who are, on ground zero, and actually people affected politically, and the social distance videos, the amateur footage. That felt a lot more gritty and a lot more real to me than all the kind of pro shot stuff at the beginning.
Evertide by Will Brown.
Again, this is a classic Luke one-liner, because we've been friends for a long time. He says, anything that gets made is an achievement in itself. So anyone that sort of finishes something, that's an achievement. But with this film, he loved the colours of it. The fact that it was beautifully shot. He's saying here that he's taken into account all the restrictions that have been put on us in terms of lockdown, and he's managed to produce a music video that holds up. You can see during sort of what he's written in his write-up, he was saying he was really impressed at how he's taken into account all the issues that we're facing, and managed to create a music video that sounds great, that looks great, and would happily sort of sit alongside a lot of professional-based music videos as well.
Rebel Girl by Imogen Claridge.
The Rebel Girl was a very honest, very sort of thorough, thoughtful, very passionate. You couldn't, fault that really for the way she'd done it, and showing quite a good range of techniques, and very sort of hands-on and quite refreshing to see something like that. Sort of quite a brave thing to do, and there's so much technology and things she could have done.
The Rebel Girl fanzine, I like the look and the design of it. I think I don't really see the current situation having an effect on it, because that was the look of those old magazines anyway in the 80s, because I was a big fan of those. So the whole DIY kind of cutting out a piece of paper and using Pritt stick, that's exactly what was called for. So I thought the artist got that down to a T.
Circles EP. I just thought it was a really super solid 15 minutes of music. The student talked about their inspiration there. They're just kind of really modern classical and new jazz influences, and it's just a great 15 minutes of music. Really clearly showed that the student was a drummer, and kind of looking out into the world of drumming, but also, he took on playing all the other instruments as well. Right bang in the middle of the EP, there's a kind of little improv style drum piece, and it just kind of flowed really nicely.
Obviously, I come from a music background, but I thought it was a really rounded, focused, complete piece of work. I like the fact that the artist was resourceful. They found the motivation to push themselves musically and trying out different instruments that they're not quite comfortable with. And I thought there was some really interesting and unexpected use of different sounds. It wasn't just the kind of the sounds you get out of the box. It was they've obviously kind of created their own sounds and sound design, that kind of thing. And even the technical aspect of it, the recording of it, the artist mentions that I think they did a very rudimentary kind of use of mic in the drum kit, and it actually sounds really good. So I thought that was a really cohesive piece. I thought the tops and the tails were really good on that.
The People's Choice Award. This award has been voted for by you, the public. Let's take a look at our top 5. Series of Fruit by Sippy Valves. Mobscure Part 1 by Cameron Stanton. TrivialBroker.com by Ollie Quinn. Cobber-Sighted Video Effects in Premiere Pro by William Beard. The winner of the People's Choice Award goes to Bobrick Desk Light
by Charlie Ruck.
The Principals Award. This award recognises distance travelled.
As principal at Bath College, I'm always amazed at the talent and creativity of our students. This year, even more so, as we find ourselves in the difficult and very testing times of the coronavirus pandemic. We are here to celebrate our students' originality, flair and ingenuity in their chosen field of the arts, but also to acclaim their tenacity, their strength and their ability to overcome significant barriers to produce such high standards of work within a short period of time and with constrained resources to hand. So welcome and well done to you all. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Let's take a look at some of the nominees for music. Space Chase by Mate Sonolki. Odd Socks by Jake McGregor.
Reach your feet for the ground. We could walk hand in hand if you wanted to.
And the oppression of LGBT communities and how it led to the production of House by Grace Miles.
Hi, I'm Jane Davis, the Deputy Principal of the College, and it's my pleasure to announce the Principal's Award for Music. The award goes to Jake McGregor for his track Odd Socks. This I thought was an excellent track. It had a feel of the 90s that I particularly liked. The consistency of the music in the background was excellent, It was really tuneful and the vocals were really mesmerising. I thought it was a track that I could have listened to over and over again. To do this and a full album in lockdown, I thought was astonishing. So Jake, well done. You really impressed.
Let's take a look at some of the nominees for media. Dust Echoes by Dom Todd. The Chime Child by Heather McGain. As If Magazine by Rowan Duffy.
And the Principals Award for Creative Media Production and Technology goes to Dom Todd for his film Dust Echoes. I found this a particularly haunting film, well produced, with great suspense and even apocalyptic overtones which hold with current situation. The music and the action was well timed. Well done.
Let's take a look at some of the nominees for art and design. Light Painting by Piers. Bobic Desk Light by Charlie Ruck. Interior/Exterior by Abby Blackburn.
My name is Kate Hobbs and I'm the Assistant Principal for Education and Training at the college. I have the pleasure of announcing the Principals Award for Art and Design. We'd like to give that to Charlie Ruck for his freestanding table lamp. Charlie's demonstrated great resilience and determination in this difficult time, utilising different materials and techniques to make his final major project work. And I was really impressed with the quality of the end product. Well done, Charlie.
Often, at the end of the academic year, and as students move on or progress within the college, it is a time of reflection. Rather than being seen as an end of an era, it should be seen as the start of a life journey. Recent events mean that more than ever, that journey is unknown and will be difficult to navigate as the impact of COVID-19 rebounds across the nation and the world. What I do know is that the strength demonstrated by yourselves, our students, and your ability to cope with such significant pressures will hold you in good stead and enable you to move forward and to shine in whatever future you choose. Often at this time of year in the academic cycle, pearls of wisdom are rolled out by principals about life not being a dress rehearsal and to grasp each and every opportunity as and when you can. This year, these words remain true and often, and perhaps more often, have a depth of realism that is truer than ever. But no doubt you've already heard this before. For me, the one thing I want to impart is the value of yourselves. Remember, each one of you is unique and brilliant. Just be yourself. Life is often difficult, and we know it is uncompromising. Just look around to see what the current situation we find ourselves in. There will be times when it is easier to give up and to give in, but hang on in there. Don't let others' opinions drown your own thoughts and self-belief. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and the strength to follow your intuition and dreams. You have worked and flourished in the most difficult of years. Look what you have produced and congratulate yourselves as to where you are and what you have done. This is just the beginning. Whatever the future holds, I wish each and every one of you the very best. I hope you have enjoyed your time at the college, achieved the qualifications you wanted, and made friendships that will last a lifetime. I congratulate you all.
As Laurel explained, it's really important for us to celebrate your creative talents and successes. But I would like to take the opportunity to say thank you to the staff involved in the project in the background. It wouldn't be possible for us to be here looking at all of your fantastic submissions without the support of your academic teaching team. And we'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you.
Thank you.